Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As promised, I have a new exciting special guest tonight for you guys, and I think this is gonna be a very fun video, so I'm so excited. I'm even getting ready, representing Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so let's bring out our special guest. Okay guys, so my special guest tonight is my husband Mike, and I'm so excited to finally introduce you to him tonight. A lot of my girlies on Instagram have been asking, they were curious to see him, and here we go. We're gonna be answering some questions and this should be fun. So what we're gonna do, you wanna say hi?
Hola.
So what we're gonna do, we have 5 questions and it's about our relationship. These questions were sent to us. We didn't have time to rehearse or anything. I have no idea what he's gonna say. He better choose the right answers. Yeah. So he's gonna ask me the first question, I'm gonna answer, and then he's gonna answer. So,
All right, and then we'll go down and switch, alternate. All right, number 1, what is my number 1 personality trait you admire most, and what sets me apart from everyone else?
okay, this is easy for me because since we met, the number 1 personality trait that I really admire on you is that you're a very hard worker. When you set your mind into something, you do it. And that is I remember from the first time we met, I thought that was very attractive, that you're a very hard worker. I cannot, how do you call it, pitiful? A pet peeve? A pet peeve for me is a lazy person. I can't deal with it. So you're the completely opposite, and that is very attractive to me. That's the number 1 trait I would say, besides obviously a lot of other things that are important in the marriage, but definitely that you're a hard worker. When you set your mind to do something, you do it, and
yeah, it's true. I definitely get after it.
You do?
Without a doubt. All right, what is my number 1 personality trait you admire most?
What's my number 1?
What sets you apart from everyone else? I would say your sense of humor. You always keep me laughing. You always have a great energy, and you're just funny, man. It never stops. It's not just the accent either. It's the actual sense of humor.
What do you mean accent? I have no accent.
Yeah, but I would say that's, I don't know. I don't know if I admire it, but I appreciate it the most, I guess.
Hey, you need that to keep going,
That's right.
every day. If you're not positive and happy and,
Yeah, just a great energy always.
Good, I like that. I like the answer. You're doing good. Okay,
right,
number 2. What was your first impression of me, and has it changed over time?
First impression was just that you were the most beautiful and sweetest girl with the most amazing smile that I'd ever seen. And it has not changed over time. It still is exactly the same.
Even all these years?
Absolutely.
15 years married. He still thinks...
Still the most beautiful.
Okay.
And still an amazing smile, and still not quite as sweet, but still super sweet.
Hey, once you have kids, you can't keep the sweetness forever.
Yeah,
It takes a lot from you. It takes a toll.
Yes, and the world around us is pretty wild these days.
That's right.
But yeah, she is still the same, still pretty amazing, and no, my opinion has not changed over time.
Yep. For me, the first impression, I tell this story so many times, but when I first met him, so we met at a bar. As soon as I saw him, I was like, oh my gosh, this guy's so handsome. And obviously that didn't change. He looks like the same, absolutely the same. He had beard
Maybe
before.
A few more gray hair.
I like gray hair, so. But I also thought that you were very serious, but also because when we met, you were working, and I thought you were very serious, but you're actually very funny.
I am very serious funny when it needs to be,
yep.
Yes.
And sometimes I don't know when he's joking or not, so. So would I say it changed over time? Not all these years, but it changed on the first few weeks. And I was like, okay, this guy is actually funny too, so which is a very good quality. That you need to have that in a man. He needs to be funny, If he's handsome but he's boring, that won't work. All right, number 3.
All right. What is something I do that makes you feel most loved?
There's a lot of things that you do. You buy me flowers, like it doesn't even need to be a special occasion. You just show up with flowers. That's something I love. But I don't know if you're guessing that I'm gonna say this, but
I have a good idea.
okay, is that you put gas in my car?
All the time.
It was that you're going to say?
Absolutely.
So I thought, so he always did that since we met. Like we were dating, we were engaged, he did that. I don't remember last time I put gas on my car. And I thought that was normal. I thought that's what men did for women. And I had made the mistake to mention to a few of my girlfriends. And they were like, what? No, my husband doesn't do that. And then they were fighting. So I
do it out of safety. I want to
yeah.
make sure that you are.
Yeah, that's something I really appreciate, and
Make sure you don't have to be at a, transitional place with a bunch of weirdos at any given time, and
I'm
whatever
really
I can do
scared.
to make you safe all the time, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm so scared when he dies. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I have to put gas on my car.
You'll figure it out.
All right, how about me? What is something I do that makes you feel most loved?
I would say just the support. You support me in pretty much everything I do with business. I've had a couple businesses, hobbies, like everything that I want to do or I go after. You always support me.
Well, you're a very smart guy.
I don't know. Sometimes I might go a little off the rails, but for the most part, well, regardless of what it is, you always support me. There's never really been anything that I've gotten behind that you have not supported me, and I appreciate that, and it makes me feel loved, and I definitely makes me feel supported all the time. So I think that's one of the things that makes our relationship so great.
Yep, I agree. I'm always supporting you.
And I support you as well.
Yep. What is one thing people don't see about me behind the scenes?
I would say your dedication to motherhood. You do everything that you do in your daily life at some point revolves around generally looking out for the greater good of our child and providing education and knowledge and things that will prepare him for the future, and I admire that. I think that that's the pinnacle of importance, especially for a toddler, but all the way through your child's life. I think that when you go above and beyond to do all the things that I think a lot of parents don't do to ensure that our child has the best future.
This is deep, and I don't know if my answer will be this deep.
Yeah. I think I think a lot of people see what some people might see a level of your sense of humor and your intelligence and the things that you do, but I don't think anyone has any idea of how far you go to, and what your, the workload that you take on to better your child or prepare your child for the world around them.
Yep. I tried my best. My first time. That's my first rodeo.
Yeah. Well,
So
I think it might be your only one, but
it is the only rodeo.
I think it'll be a good one.
Yep. So what's one thing that people don't see from you behind the scenes? Well, a lot, because you're very private. You're opposite from me. I'm out there every day putting stuff on stories. People don't see a lot of stuff you do. Besides all the little things that you do for me, so I'm making sure, every day I have stuff prepared for me. You're very organized, which I love in a person, because I'm not. I think between me and you, you're the most organized. And
I would agree with that.
Yeah. and liking things clean. I do too. I just don't have time. So my priority is a little different with the cleanness. But also, like, even you plan a lot too, more than I do.
You're pretty good at locking down and planning things out.
I know, but just before this video, I was like, okay, let's do it. And you're like sitting there like, oh, I don't know, maybe the lights, maybe this and that. I think that's like funny things that we have. They're different, but that's why it works for us. So there's a lot that you do behind the scenes that nobody knows, almost everything, because you don't put anything out there. You're a very private person. So
Yep. You got to get to know me pretty well before I open up. Generally.
That's right. Listen, I've seen this guy.
Or just give me a little bit of alcohol and it'll
but that's
all come
everybody.
out. What is one thing you're grateful for in our relationship right now?
You were right. Those are harder than
They're
this
tough.
question is harder than I thought. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful that I know when you try, even when you're not in agreement, then you try to be in agreement to be able to let that person,
Yes.
to be okay for that person at that moment. Compromise.
Compromise. That's
Yes,
it.
we compromise a lot for each other, for things, because like I said, we're very different, but I'm also very thankful that we are different, because I don't want a male version of myself.
Yeah.
I'm very thankful you really are the definition of provider. You're always worried about providing for us. You're always worried about improving our lives. And I'm very thankful for that, because I don't personally know a lot of people that do that. So I'm thankful that you have that quality. It's just something I really admire and I'm thankful for.
All right. I like it. Hey,
Okay.
I love it. That's a great answer.
All right. So what's one thing you're grateful for?
It's kind of the same, along the same lines. We were generally on the same page with the track of what we both want out of, really just about everything. I mean, I think that we generally agree on the trajectory of our life and what it takes to get there. If my career or my path goes one way, we can adapt and go the same way, and they're both kind of in agreement. We're generally on the same page. The way that we want to raise our child and everything from the way that we deal with people to family to, I just generally feel like we're on the same page 99% of the time.
Yeah.
So
That's
I think
true.
I think that's what makes everything work so well.
Yeah. Yeah. It was funny because the other day we went to a restaurant and we were celebrating our wedding anniversary, and the waitress was like, "What's the secret for being married this long?" And we were like, "We never thought about this."
I don't know. Just if it works, it works. I think if you find the right person that you align with and you have the same mentality, I think both of us are pretty easygoing for the most part, and as long as you have the same values, and if you got two people that work that way, things are easy to manage.
Yeah. And he also supports me in everything. Some days I get home so tired. My day job is very tiring and challenging, and he brings me wine. He buys me wine.
I definitely like to make sure she has her wine.
It's so funny.
I try to do what I can to make sure that you have your medicine.
That's right. That's right. I told you guys he's a smart guy. Okay, guys, thank you so much. This concludes our questions and answers, and thank you so much, you guys, for watching. If you like videos like this, if you want to see this guy again, please write down the comment below so I can know. And yes, I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.
Bye.